Hey everybody, welcome back to Enjoying Life with Chris. I just wanted to get this real short video out. I'm not going to be too long. This is just something that was on my mind and it really hit me. But one thing I noticed that a lot of us are facing adversity, facing a lot of hardship, struggles, and we're trying to understand, we're trying to figure out why is this happening. I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but one thing in my personal life is when I started noticing that things are going wrong and things keep happening and the same cycles just keep repeating themselves, that is a way that my inner being, my true self, the self that's connected to all, that's connected to source, is letting me know that, hey, there is something or someone or something that I am involved in that is no longer serving me. It's no longer benefiting me. It's no longer helping me get ahead. And that's when I really start getting more, I guess you could say more in tune with my own self. That's when I start, writing down the things that I'm doing, start journaling more, really start meditating, really trying to figure out what it is, or what I need to do to get out of this cycle, to get out of, honestly, being stuck. It kind of goes back to that. And, it really, at the end of the day, goes back to understanding and really focusing on myself. One of the biggest problems with, I think personally, is that social media, all our attention is always pulled elsewhere. Our attention, our awareness. I always like to say that our attention, our awareness, that's where your energy is going. Wherever you have your energy focused at, that's what you're going to continue to attract. So when we continue to keep focusing our energy on negative things, on the drama, it seems like we always have a lot of drama in our life. One thing, I used to work at Roads Fund. This is probably it was a while ago, about 5 years ago. And one thing, they would have this sign before you walked in. It was like, leave your attitude here at this spot, put a smile on your face, and have the best day ever. That was their motto, best day ever. One thing I love about that, they were so right and they hit it spot on. Even if you're having a bad day, bad things are happening, you still, and this is where you realize you are the creator, still have the ability to change the outcome of the rest of that day. I noticed that when I dropped off my bad feelings, those negative emotions, those thoughts, at that little signpost, and walked on there, put a smile on my face, my entire day seemed to change. Not right away, but the bad things didn't keep happening. It seemed to lighten up and become better for me. And that was just a small thing, but the principle of the matter was, was correct. And that's kind of the thing where it's like you're having a bad day, things keep happening, like, can this day get any worse? Well, what happens? It gets worse. And that's because we are allowing ourselves to get in a negative mindset. And once that mindset's going, it creates momentum. And once your attention and your awareness is on that negativity, what happens? Negativity seems to manifest into your life and into your reality. And let's be honest, nobody wants that. I was always told, oh, you're too optimistic. And, oh, you need to be a little bit more realistic. And you know what I said to that? Yeah, I see the reality of what, I see what you may perceive to be reality. But the thing is that your reality and your perception may be a little bit on the negative side of things. And even though, yes, this is going this way, look what else is still going well. Look what else we still have going for us. One of the things I talk about is this little, a struggle that I had to go through not too long ago. And one of the things that really made me humble was the things that I had. I still had a roof over my house. I still had heat. I still had air conditioning when it was hot. I still had food, even though it wasn't, what I really wanted at the time. I still had so much. And it's the little things that we take for granted, the little things that, just simple running water. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and I don't claim it. I don't claim that stuff over me. But one of the things is I'm constantly going to the restroom. And there was a time where I was homeless. I didn't, it's just not easy and convenient to get in your car. When I was living out of my car, go to a bathroom, whatnot. And it's something as little as just having a restroom to go through. We take it for granted. We know, we're not always given the next day or given the next moment. And I really do think the little things, as in family, as in just the little things that make you happy. We're always trying to go chase our dreams, chase our goals, chase our passions. And I'm all for that. Nothing against that. But sometimes we allow that to essentially we allow it to kind of cloud our not I wouldn't necessarily say cloud our thinking, but we kind of forget about the little things that we have, the things that are getting us there. And I'm a huge believer. It's the little things that count. It's the little things that make up the big things. And sometimes that's why you keep going through these cycles. There's little things and little habits and little things about ourselves that we have to tweak and to change in order to get to the bigger things. And especially when we are going through those struggles, sometimes those struggles are there to teach us to say, hey, you got to change this. Hey, you have greatness in store for you. Hey, you have so much coming up, so much potential, but hey, you got to work on this. You got to get this fixed. And that's really our true self, really looking out for us and saying, hey, wake up. Hey, I'm right here. Hey, I'm trying to get your attention. When you have that gut feeling, you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that. I know I shouldn't do it. And we decide to, brush it off or whatnot and act like, oh, it won't, it's no big deal. But then what happens? It usually comes back in as something that could have been prevented if we just had to follow it and trust ourselves. And you guys, that's all it is. Just trusting yourself. I get it. It can get hard, but the thing is, you create. You are a creator. What you have forming on the inside, whatever it may be, your emotions, your emotions are a huge, 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 huge thing. I always like to, my dad would always say emotion, energy in motion. And whatever the emotion was, if it was anguish, you were angry, you had negative energy and motion in your negative field. So what would happen? You're sending all these signals out left and right, negativity, negativity, negativity. And guess what's happening? The universe is like, well, I mean, that's what's the truth. I see that. That's what you're asking for. And it's boom, 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 left and right. You're just getting hit with things. And the thing is, we are beings of momentum. So the more and the more we feed into it, the more awareness we give into it, the more intention that we give to it, that's the more momentum it starts building. So I urge you all, when you start feeling this way, start going back into nature. Start grounding yourself. Start trying to reconnect with family, people who you love, people who are positive people who can help uplift you. Because sometimes we do need that help. We're all here for one another. We are all each other. We all got to be there for each other. It gets hard, and we've all been there. And I got to be honest, if it wasn't for my family, is it for close friends, people who truly care about me, I feel I would have not been where I'm at right now. And I have to say that this life, what I have going on right now, what I'm building, just being able to help people, being able to touch and inspire people, that makes me so happy, because it's like, you see some of the things that go on, you hear about the politics, you hear about the things around the world. And I feel that plays on the collective so hard, and it kind of, in a way, like I said, it pulls your attention. And I feel that we continue that, that suffering in a way by focusing on and paying attention. And not to say that we are negligent of it and we don't realize it's happening, but it clouds our mind and it makes us have certain emotions. And these are the subliminal stuff that, people are talking about, how they intentionally put us, and we live in a world of fear. We live in a world of victim mentality. But here's the thing, you guys, and I keep saying it, it is 2019. Ouch, I just hit my hand and that hurt. But it is 2019. This is the year that you all are going to evolve into your greatest self. I'm evolving into my greatest self. I feel it every day. Every day is the day that I'm getting better. And yeah, it's maybe only the the 5th, 6th day of January. But hey, every day is a day that we have an opportunity to grow, be better, and do better. So you guys, go out there, do whatever makes you happy. Who cares what anybody has to say? This is your life. Live it to the fullest. Live it to the greatest you can be. I am living my best life. I am enjoying life. I hope you are enjoying life. And together on this journey, we're going to do great things. We're going to do fantastic things. Just you all wait, watch, and see. Greatness is already here. I speak it, I see it, and I feel it. I integrate with it. Greatness is it's around me all the time, 24/7 around you. You on the other end of that screen, dry your eyes, wipe the tears. It's going to get better. It already is better. Just wait, watch, and see. Thank you all so much. I love you all. You all have a wonderful and amazing night.